Opening statement from Coach Manning.
I thought this afternoon our team came out ready to go. I thought we had good energy and good bounce. I thought the attention to detail was really good in the walkthrough this morning. And, I liked the effort that we played with. I thought we had a really good sense of urgency just in knowing where we're at in the season and competed on the defensive end. NC State missed some shots they normally make, but we were able to do a good job of rebounding the basketball. I thought this was the best our guards have rebounded the basketball all year long, especially in the first half. And I think defensively for us, this is the first game we feel like we've guarded the way that we're capable of guarding in two halves.
Questions for Coach?
What do you attribute guarding the way you're capable of guarding? What clicked? Was it just a matchup thing?
You could say a lot of different things. I just thought our attention to detail was good in the sense that we were active and we were flying around. We still got beat off the bounce some, and we still had to get into rotations, but we had everybody moving together, and that covered up for a lot of mistakes.
John's been able to get to the 20-point mark with 7 games, 8 games in a row here. He's hitting a stride, and I was wondering if you could speak to his effectiveness continually, knowing that it's obviously going to be IMA on every scouting report, yet he continues to play at such a high level, probably underrated nationally. Can you speak to his growth throughout the season? What's meant for the team?
John is a work in progress. We're certainly very happy and pleased with his production. We feel like there are a few more levels that he can get to, but this is the first year he's been a featured post player in college. This is the first year he started multiple games in college. And, we're throwing a lot at him, and he's absorbing it all, and he's getting better each time out. I think he's doing a really good job of manufacturing points for himself, getting out in transition and running and trying to beat his man down the floor either for a layup or a dunk or early post position, and also posting up and drawing fouls because he's posting up. I think those points that he scores, and then obviously going to the glass and getting second chance opportunities are big for us before we even get into running any plays for him in the half court. So, when he gets 10 points in those areas right there, it makes him really, really effective.
At what point do you sit down with him and you have that conversation about, after this season, about potentially going pro?
I don't know. Haven't had it yet. We still got games to play, and there's still, things that we need to move forward with our team. But, at some point there'll be a conversation.
Is he the first player you've had who might have that opportunity to leave early?
As a head coach, yes.
As a head coach, yes. So I guess there's a little bit of a learning curve for you as well, how to do the vetting, find out if it's the best thing in his interest.
I did it all the time at Kansas.
But as a head coach, though, the role's a little different.
Still making the phone calls to people. That's the only thing is you're making phone calls now or receiving phone calls as a head coach opposed to an assistant.
You talked about the way you guys defended together, and offensively you shot the ball well. It just seemed like there was a lot of things you guys did well. Do you like the way your team is sort of, I don't know if trending is the right word as you head into February, the way they're playing together?
Well, I thought offensively all year long we've been very efficient. I thought tonight, we didn't shoot the ball well from the free throw line. I thought we shot the ball below our average from the free throw line. But offensively, we do some pretty good things. Those guys are unselfish. They play hard. They play together. They sacrifice for one another. And, I just thought today defensively we competed for two halves.
What's the defensive approach on Smith? It looked like you also kept rolling off the three-point line pretty good there.
Dennis Smith is so talented and explosive. He's one of the best players, not only in our league, but in the country. And we just wanted to make sure we knew where we was at and make him shoot contested shots. You're not going to stop him. He still had 17 tonight. And so that was the focus, to make sure he saw bodies behind the one person guarding him. And then for Maverick, he's such a good shooter. We just wanted to stay in his footsteps and not give him any airspace to get up shots.
Coach, second halves have been a bit of an opportunity for your club. How pleased were you that they came out to start the second half and extended the 20-point halftime lead?
Happy, from the standpoint of we've talked about it as a team. I think they have their player meetings, and it's something that comes up in their discussions as well. And this is just a good game for us to continue to build upon. And, we got to get prepared for the next one now.
And then what are the challenges facing you Tuesday as you head to Clemson and try to get back a game that you guys lost here?
road trip. It's a road game. You know, road games are always hard in our league. And, you know, they've got one of the better players in our league in Blossomgame, who scores the ball at all three levels, and is really a matchup nightmare for most teams. So we've got to make sure that, you know, we have a good understanding of what Clemson wants to do offensively and defensively. And then we have to have good attention to details ourselves and make sure that we play with a sense of urgency every possession.
16 assists on 33 shots and only 8 turnovers. You got to be really happy with the way your team handled the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain about our offense too much. You know, there are little nitpicking things that I can talk about, but all in all, you know, I just thought this was a very efficient night for us offensively. We shared the ball. We had guys shoot high percentages. We had guys get paint touches, and things just worked out well for us.
Anything else for Coach Manning?
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you, Coach.